So today we will discuss about the nitrogen cycle. We know that the percentage of the nitrogen in the air is 78%, and it is a very important component of cell protoplasm. It is a main component in the proteins as well and the nucleic acids also. Percentage of the nitrogen in the air is very high, but it cannot be directly utilized from the air. It needs to be fixed in the soil so that it can be utilized by the plants first, and then it will enter the food chain. Some of the bacteria which are present in the soil, they convert the atmospheric nitrogen into the compounds of the nitrogen, like nitrates or nitrites. Nitrogen fixing bacteria and blue-green algae, these are present in the soil. They convert the nitrogen into the nitrogenous compound. There is one more method by which the nitrogen it enters the soil, that is lightning. Lightning, it is a kind of the electric discharge, and in the presence of this energy, the nitrogen and the oxygen which is present in the air, it reacts together and then it comes down with the water. Now when the nitrogen it is fixed in the soil in the form of the compounds, it is then taken up by the plant roots. When the plants they take up the nitrogen from the soil, the nitrogen it will become a part of plant protoplasm. These plants, they are taken up by the animals, they are eaten up by the animals, and then this nitrogen will become a part of animals' body. When these animals they die, or they urinate, or they excrete, then the nitrogen it will come back to the soil, from where it is again taken up by the plants. In this way, the cycle goes on. But if there are beneficial bacteria which are helping to convert the atmospheric nitrogen to the compounds of the nitrogen in the soil, there are some harmful microorganisms also. What they do, they convert these compounds of the nitrogen into the atmospheric nitrogen again. When the nitrogen it is in the soil in the form of the nitrogenous compound, it is in the usable form. It can be utilized by us, by this food chain. But when it is in the atmosphere, nitrogen it cannot be used by the living organism. So some of the beneficial microorganisms, bacteria, blue-green algae, they help to bring the nitrogen from the atmosphere into the soil. But some of the microorganisms, they also convert the nitrogenous compounds back into the atmospheric nitrogen.